Welcome to my channel. It's your girl Jay. Hey, we're on the T, on the T, on the T. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And let's get into the blue mess. Blueface, baby.
It's only $300 a month, bro. That's the most you could spend. So they couldn't make sure I had $300 a month. Oh yeah, that's
I'm surprised Jaden didn't hold it down, bro.
Man, I'm so very surprised too. But,
yeah, because it's like I feel like you guys.
You know how scorned women are, though. You know, she gonna portray it like, "Oh, you hurt my feelings. You cheated. You did this. You did. I found out that you fucked my. You was doing all. You wasn't supporting before you found out any of that. So
I mean, you also kind of
dope excuse, but no, it doesn't work. I was in jail for 2 years.
Right.
From day one, there was no support.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I also kind of feel like you created a career for her to make money off of while you were gone. She was getting booked. You know, she had the Barbie record went fucking crazy. By the way, you guys can shoot back to the clip where I told him this shit is trash. One of your girls, essentially, I think Jaden Alexis, she turned lesbian, I think.
Yeah.
And then Krishan's out here sucking on fools' toes. And
Oh, wow.
what's that like to see that? I'm sure you hear about it.
Yeah.
Does it suck?
Nah, it's a part of jail. It happens to the best. You know, it's crazy. Like, everybody in there is going through the same thing.
In their own
Everybody
way.
there, they females fagging off.
Right.
You know? And they dealing with it. And, you know, I'm watching them dealing with it. You know, we just kind of, like, cope together.
Right.
Like, yeah, bro, my bitch too, fool. Like, you shouldn't, it should happen. It shit regular. They going, gang. Like,
I guess, too, like, I guess Jay going, like, lesbian is a little bit easier to come back from than, like, you know, sucking on a man's toes on the internet.
yeah. I mean, to be honest, I personally don't really care about, like, the dick and pussy stuff. I was more, like, disappointed with, like, the lack of, like,
Communication, support.
Yeah.
You first get out and you're hanging with Krishan. Is that an attempt to try to make things work, or is that just you want to see your kid?
Yeah, nah, hell nah. Things will never work without us. Yeah.
Because she's like rubbing your back, and like you can tell she's trying to get back in there.
Yeah, I mean,
you know,
that's her though. You know, like that's her, and I'm not gonna be an asshole. Like, get off me.
that was more, you know, you
I got love for her at the end of the
trying
day.
to see my kid. Yeah.
But yeah, at that time, I just wanted all my kids to be together. I really wanted to get a picture. You know, I wanted.
You want all the kids together.
Yeah, that's what I really wanted. But
do you
know,
feel like,
didn't work
because
out.
I saw that there was something where you were kind of frustrated that the kids from the different baby mamas didn't know each other.
Yeah. I was just more frustrated with the adults that like put their personal feelings in front of that. Like, oh, I got a problem with Krishan.
It's like at the end of the day, they're siblings. Dating Hazel E now.
Yeah, yep.
Is that your
Hazel.
lady
We dating.
or a lady?
Yeah, it's one of my ladies for sure. So I don't know how everybody else dates, but to me, dating is you're dating multiple people.
Dating is
Right,
dating.
but she's
Unless
in the
you're
rotation
courting.
For sure.
Yeah.
She's top two. For
Courting
sure.
me,
and she's
then
like she's kind of older than you, right?
Yeah. She's
You probably need an older woman around you.
yeah.
man.
That's what I was thinking. That's why I'm like, let me experiment with it. Let me see what's
Because you
to it.
see that kind of shit, and I'm like, I don't know if this is for like a reality show or if it's real or.
It's none of that, brother. Our first day out, I'm outside. She happens to see me. I happen to see her.
Y'all are at the club or some
We
shit,
just
right?
hit it off. That's how
Yeah.
that's how it all came about. Like,
Well, she's a reality show OG. You damn near help pop off a whole fucking network.
yeah, for sure. So it goes hand in hand. You know, it's not like we just two random ass link ups.
Now,
Like, you know,
tell me about who's the first chick you smash? Who's like the fresh? Who gets the fresh out of prison dick from Blueface?
who got it first? My girl Nevaeh got it first.
Who?
Nevaeh, she was in my music video.
Nevaeh.
Yeah, she was in the Baby Girl music video.
So she was like, was that by design or was she just there? Because I can only imagine.
Yeah, she was actually like reaching out to me. You know,
Yeah.
when you're in prison, it's like whoever's reaching out is like, damn.
How was that? Because do you just like bust immediately, or is it like?
Nah, it was actually not.
Dude.
I wasn't as like
I know you
sexual as I thought I was.
Yo, let's get him some napkins.
You know, I
behind
had to like re-sexualize myself.
Yeah, you got to reset a little,
Yeah,
right?
so it's like I done went so long without it that I damn near like forgot about it.
Yeah. You
So,
kind of
like-
like you get used to living without
Girl
it.
Yeah.
Who recently went viral, I guess you were talking to her in prison. She set up like a coming home party for you with a bunch of balloons and you didn't show up.
Oh yeah. That was my girl Angela. She was actually there for me too. Shout out to Angela, bro.
But she was there for you. She threw a party. No one came.
Nah, it wasn't a party. She tried to
She had the balloons.
it was for me, you know.
It was for you, yeah.
Just me and her intimate setting. But where she went wrong at, she didn't have no patience for me, you know. It's like
Right.
the first day out.
Oh yeah, first day out. I got a lot.
really think-
Everyone's tugging at you, pause. You know what I mean?
Come on now. So it was a lot of things. Like, of course, I told her I would make it, and I had full intentions to make it. And I was actually gonna make it.
Yeah.
But once things started happening, and I was telling her everything that's happening, she even pulled up outside
Yeah.
the house. I'm like, yeah, look, I'm about to. Well, it just was like, I don't know. Her expectations were too high.
Is it hard as a father to not know what's going on with the baby? Because the baby is like, you know, Krishan is not the most stable person, and you're not around to kind of,
Yeah.
you know, kind of make sure the kid's in the best care.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
Yeah.
viral moments where she was on stream or left the kid outside, and
Yeah, I mean, best I could do is insist and you know, advise. So my best advice was for Krishan was, hey, I don't think you should keep putting the baby out there publicly. You know, it hasn't nothing good has come from it from day one. So I think you should pull back on that, so that at least they wouldn't forget about him, but they wouldn't just pick at that all day.
yeah, it's like the internet
So,
has
in
no
the beginning,
yeah.
she was following instructions, and you know, it was picking up. And then once she decided to like go do her own thing, you know, when you're not under my care, I just let you go.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not trying to keep on advising. But if we locked in, yeah, I'm gonna advise you. Look, you know, and when you follow the instructions, it's gonna work every
Right.
time. You know, because I'm experienced. You know,
Right.
and then when you don't, it's like you got to see it for yourself. You get me? So all of that stuff is just like a learning lesson for her. Like she had to see for herself.
Was that for you though? Just like I just feel like, you know.
Yeah, of
you
course
gotta
it's
be helpless,
irritating.
man.
You know,
Like,
of
fuck.
course it's like, damn, I wish you would just listen. Just
Yeah,
listen.
like
to,
it's our fucking kid. Like,
yeah,
what are
you know,
doing?
like it's not that serious for him to be on this stream. Like,
right.
what's the? You're not making any so you're really just prostituting our kid. Like you're
That's what
exploiting
it
him.
felt like.
That's,
Yo, there was a girl who recently went viral. I guess you were talking to her in prison. She set up like a coming home party for you with a bunch of balloons, and you didn't show up.
oh yeah. That was my girl Angela. She was actually Compton G Uno did a fucking interview. Talking about, yeah, I seen him in there. I did see him in Delano reception, and he did not do all of that yelling or none of that, bro.
What did he say in the interview? I didn't.
He like, oh, my city, my nigga Blueface. I look, I'm like, what's up, nigga? I seen it was Blueface. I'm like, what's up, nigga? He like, oh, what up? I'm like, you don't even know who I am, huh? He like, no, what's your name? I'm like, blood, I'm Bunton G, you don't know, from Treetop, nigga. Ooh. He like, oh, yeah. I heard about you. My Juice from Bop. Shout out to Juice from Bop. He like, man, he was telling me about you. You feel me? That's blood. I grew up with blood. They're homies in juvenile hall.
See that? He just said
he just said that he just was like,
he ran into you.
yeah, like, you know who I am? And I'm like, nah. And he said basically like, Bop did you know? Like he just started yelling and shit.
Right.
Man, that nigga was whispering. He said, you know who I am? I said, no, who are you? He said, Bop did you know? Oh, yeah, I was just talking about you with my boy Juicy Baller in the county. But you know, he went in an interview like, yeah, Bop did you know, nigga? I'm like, bro, you did not do none of that, brother. Brother, you were like very respectful. Bop did you know? Bop did you know did a fuck.
What did you miss the most, aside from like family and all that kind of stuff?
What I missed the most? Probably the woman, you know, just being around women,
Hell yeah.
that aura.
Yeah, bro. I remember, man, we sat down in the neighborhood one time, bro. And I asked you in the last 6 months, how many did you knock down?
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
Do you remember the number you said?
of course,
What was it?
1,000.
Yeah.
That went so
Hey,
viral.
man, how long you been home?
Been like 2 weeks now.
2 weeks. So let's say 2 weeks. Let's just say 14 days, if it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How many you think you knocked down since you've been home?
So far I'm on like 2.5 right now.
How do we get to 2.5?
Got some head.
Explaining all this ignorance to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is this making sense?
That's what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
I got the logos.
Dalmatian made sense.
Look, I got the
The fucking
logos.
MLB made
I got
sense.
the logo so you could identify it like that. You feel me? I didn't want to get nothing that you got to be like, oh, what is that? Like, is that a heart? Is that a rose? Is that like a? No, I want you to see exactly what it is. Once you
I
say,
Chase Bank.
come on, once you say what it is, it's like that's when it clicked. Like, why do you got Chase Bank?
Yeah,
I
because I
Bank.
Chase Bank. Good Lord. Hey man, so you're inside. Who they doing this is straight prison tattoos though.
Exactly.
know if it was true.
I'm looking like, bitch, get the feature.
Well, I was going to say, do you know if it was true? Because there was this rumor that Offset hooked up with Krishan Rock.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah, she got fucked.
That happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was this while y'all were together?
Nah, I was already engaged with somebody else. So I didn't care. But she has a thing where she likes to make it seem like I care.
Right.
Only reason I put that out there is because he's gay, he's watching.
So she fucked Offset while he was with Cardi.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right. The Miss Christian that
Oh, that's bullshit.
all that shit's cat, brother.
Wow.
She's like one of these regular grapes on the sidewalk, bro. She's going, and there's no problem with it, gang. You feel me? It's just when you try to portray
That's your
something
thing.
else, that's when it becomes a problem. Like,
It's just weird that anybody who has sex with her for the rest of her life will have to see her face. Oh, if it was true.
I'm looking like,
You got logos.
yeah,
Right.
you know, get in the studio, cool. But a lot of these guys, they're not really trying to work. You know?
Right.
They're just trying to make it look like something it's not, and just basically just stake your buzz. And she just kept going for it. Every nigga, she just keeps going for it. Like,
Do you know if it was true?
I'm looking like, bitch, get the
That's
feature.
crazy.
Well, I was going to say, do you know if it was true? Because there was this rumor that
Stay
Offset hooked
focused.
up with Krishan Rock.
Yeah, they got it. Yeah,
Where
she
your
got fucked.
antennas at?
While y'all were together?
Nah, I was already
Nah.
engaged with somebody else, so I didn't care. But she has a thing where she likes to make it seem like I care.
Right. So she fucked Offset while he was with Cardi.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
right. The Miss Christian that
Oh, that's bullshit.
all that shit's cat, brother. She's like one of these regular grapes on the sidewalk, bro. She's going, and there's no problem with it, gang. I just expected them to at the very least, make sure my books was covered every month without me inquiring, calling, insisting. It's only $300 a month, bro. That's the most you could spend. So they couldn't make sure I had $300 a month. Oh yeah, that's
I'm
out.
surprised Jaden didn't hold it down, bro.
Man, I'm very surprised too. But, you know,
Yeah, because it's like, I feel like you guys.
you know how scorn women are, though. You know, she gonna portray it like, oh, you hurt my feelings, you cheated, you did this, you did. I found out that you fucked my. You wasn't supporting before you found out any of that. So
I mean, you also kind of.
dope excuse, but no, it doesn't work. I was in jail for 2 years.
Right.
From day one, there was no support.
Oh, wow.
But when I came home, I thought everybody would be able to put their feelings aside and, you know, at least welcome me home. But that, they like, man,
They still mad.
they still mad. 2 years later, I'm like, damn, 2 years later? Damn.
And can I ask specifically, or if you round and about, what are you talking about?
Just the baby mama my mama and you know, they just kept bringing up stuff that's like, been 2 years. Like, damn.
Right. And to come home to it.
Yeah, like, you know,
Yeah,
literally like off pause, like you said.
And that's really some of that where you probably like, man, can I get 36 hours?
What?
Right here.
Can I get like
Can I get 30
an hour?
hours?
Fuck
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
But
so
nah,
the-
they didn't hold back.
and the reason why I'm asking you, Blueface, is because some people, man, they don't see
that's
this
crazy.
real side of going in, coming home, what you miss.
Right.
Even
Hold
people
on
see
a
the
minute.
glorification, like, oh, he made it home, he did. But people don't think about being away from your kids, being away from the limelight, just being able to get up and open up your door when you want.
Nah, that shit different, man.
Stayed though, what would have happened?
I probably would have started the next year.
Okay, so why not do that?
I was kind of sour because we already had agreed that I was going to redshirt this year, so that I could have the max benefit 4 years. You know, you want to
Oh, so you could redshirt your freshman year, then play 4 more years.
Exactly.
Oh, but you would have to stay in college for 5 years.
exactly.
So people do that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the trick to it, to where it's like when you're a true freshman, they already got a redshirt senior. He's damn near 26, 27 years old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So by the time you're a senior, you're like bigger than everybody.
Exactly. But I knew coming in at 18, I'm not going to start over somebody that's 25 years old, you know, just logically speaking. So I already was cool. Well, yeah, I redshirt this year. I was skinny, scrawny anyway, so I'm like, I need to get big. I need to match the image. But I was nice, though. Honestly, I was too nice to be on the bench, so I understand.
Look, man, like the quarterback is the most important position on the field.
If he would have
So-
stayed in football.
You play, you get some touchdowns. I'm sure there's other schools that are probably interested in you at this point. Why not go to the effort of seeing maybe there's another place for me?
Nah, it wasn't no schools interested. I mean, at this time, there was no transfer portal. There was no. I was in the era where it was like, Where you at is basically
Where you're
you could
at.
transfer, but they had weird rules to where you got to wait a year or whatnot. Now they got transfer portal. You can as soon as you get there, you can play.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
How'd you
So I look at his wife. I look at his wife at the time, like, excuse me, man. Like, would you insist on your son signing this right here? Like, like if I was your son, would you recommend this? She's like, yeah, I would. And I signed at that time. That was like my confirmation.
No lawyer, no nothing.
No lawyer, no nothing.
Okay. And look, me and Wack have an interesting history. Started off with beef like over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We got into it over the phone and everyone's talking shit to each other. So I stopped talking to him for like 10 years. And then once we got back together, I realized this is a whole different Wack right here.
Yeah.
He's actually businesslike, intelligent, thoughtful, and we got right to work.
No, yeah.
And we haven't looked back.
He's better to have with you than against you.
100%.
Tell you that.
And now we have you're here because of Wack.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
100%.
Drop what I'm about to ask you. Who's your favorite ex and who's your least favorite ex? I want names.
Favorite ex?
It's a long list, right?
My favorite ex is probably I ain't gonna lie, I miss Coyle, very little sexy.
Okay.
I didn't know you guys dated. She's really beautiful.
Who?
You said Coyle
Coyle
Ray?
Ray.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I miss her a little. I ain't gonna lie. But that's probably my favorite one, and then my worst one.
You're putting a lot of thought into this.
Right.
Yeah, that's a big title right there. Worst.
It could be
You can
tied.
plead
It could
the
be
fifth.
tied.
I know
It
you know
could
the
be
fifth at
between
this
two.
point.
Worst one. I ain't even had that many girlfriends, to be honest. We're gonna go with. Probably gonna go with Krishan. It's probably one worst ex.
Okay.
I actually have mad love for Christian. I don't know what your standing is, but she was always very sweet to me. So
Nah, she's cool.
I don't mean
She
to
just-
take sides, but like,
Nah, it ain't no size. She's cool.
Got a lot
Okay.
going
I only say
on.
worst
Very
just because she's
toxic.
there's no there's no line with her, so she's just gonna go
for sure. Yeah.
Do you think you could ever work it out with Jaden?
Nah, hell no, brother. Like I
No.
said, that lack of support is like
It's a big
bro,
deal.
I will
When you're at your
never.
lowest of lows.
I'll never be in that position. They'll never be in that position again for me to,
Yeah.
It's like once you hit it, it's like you learn, like, okay, at least with somebody new, it's a question mark. I don't know if you'll be there or not. But them two, I know for sure they're not going to be there. So any nigga that deal with them, all right.
Good luck.
Yeah, you think you going to be different. Wait till your ass go to hell. You want to go to jail. The bitch go do the same thing, eh?
Do you think you could ever work it out with Jaden?
This interview, let's start from the very beginning. So you grew up in L.A. Mm-hmm. What was L.A. like during that time?
I'm glad you asked. People want to know or don't know. I actually grew up in West LA. Went to Marvin Elementary School. I went to Wilshire Crest Elementary School. Went to John Burroughs Middle School.
Wow.
And my mom, I had an older brother. He ended up, he was heavily involved in the streets. He caught some time. And then my mom, tried to move us out of the hood pretty much. And she found her a nice man. And we went on his plan,
Well, weren't you in Oakland with your dad at one point?
Yep. I was going back and forth so once I started playing football, like Pop Warner and whatnot, I'd go to my dad's for the football season. So I'd go 6 months there, 6 months come back.
Okay, so when you were a kid, your mom would actually take you on commercial auditions.
Yeah.
What commercials did you actually get into?
I did a McDonald's commercial. It was pretty good. I was actually pretty good at it. I was a nice, cute little kid, so I booked a lot of jobs. But personally, I wasn't into it. I wanted to stay in the after school program.
Okay, and that's when football came in.
Yep. So at first, I started playing at Baldwin Hills for the Baldwin Hills Bruins. That was my first Pop Warner team. And then from there, I start going wherever my dad moved to. I'll be doing the 6 months thing.
Okay, and you're the quarterback.
Yep.
Was that always your position?
Yeah, pretty much. Pop Warner, I flirted with running back a little bit, every so often, but quarterback was mainly like the longest job position I played.
Okay, and do you think you're going to go to college and pro with it, or?
Yeah, that's what that was the plan. That was my dream. I was trying to go to the league.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so while you're going to high school, you're playing football. The neighborhood you live in is schoolyard crips.
Mm-hmm.
When did you get involved in all that?
So, like I said, my upbringing was in that neighborhood, and then my mom, she met a man, and he was out in the Valley area. So she would kind of set up shop with him for a little minute, and that's when I really got to focus on like football and whatnot. But I went to a lot of different high schools, so I was that kid. I went to 5 different high schools, and high school was only 4 years.
Okay. So how'd you get mixed up with schoolyard?
Oh, how did I ended up going over there? So boom, I was doing my football thing, high school. I'm affiliated. My cousins are from there. Were from there before I was. So, they always, come on, let's do it. And I was just like, man, all right, football right now.
Wow.
So then once that was in the rear view, I jumped right into it, like,
Okay.
literally.
You got jumped in?
Yep, got jumped in.
For how long? What was the?
So it was like a 4-man. So you got to fight 4 people at one time, and then you fight each person
Okay.
head up by themselves after.
These things go different ways depending on the situation. How did your particular situation go?
Mine went pretty good. I did get knocked down, of course, 4 people, 4 on 1, supposed to get knocked down, but I got right back up and got right back to programming.
Okay, so now you're Schoolyard Crip,
Wow.
and
That's crazy.
Schoolyard has beef
Insane.
with a bunch of other Crip gangs, as well as certain blood gangs and so forth. Now, originally, it was around the World of Wheels skate park. That was sort of the...
Word on wheels, yep.
Right. Was that before your time, or is that still around?
Nah, yeah, that was still around. I used to go, like I said, back in elementary school, I was up there, 7 to 7s, all the little stuff they had. I actually fingered my first girl up there. So I was at the 7 to 7. I was, that's when they got it from 7 p.m. until 7 a.m. You locked in there, and I was in there, and I got to finger a girl.
I fired on boom. So boom, he fired on him. He on the ground. At this point, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they beating him up.
Now the Playboy shirt's significant because that would be a rival gang thing. Or?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay.
the Poo-Putts.
Okay.
Yeah. So boom, I don't know why they going crazy on him. You feel me? So that's over with. He gets up, he goes on his way. Big white pickup truck pull up, tripping, nigga. You see the video. He comes, stop real aggressively, with the window down, talking about which one of you bitch ass niggas hit me. What? Me who hit you? Like, so I'm thinking he finna get cracking. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Who?
Especially you pull back up like that.
Which
Yeah,
one of you bitch ass niggas hit me?
See, it feels like he about to pull out
You feel
himself.
me?
Yeah.
So what? Blue, 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 blue. Nigga, get up out of here.
Yeah.
And he ran over a girl. You don't want to say that part. If you look at the video, it's me, my homie, and it's a girl standing right. So when he does that, my homie goes to his window. I don't know what he think. Like we really like.
Yeah.
we not scary type niggas. So when you pull up like that, the homie ran up to his window on some G.I. Joe shit. Start hitting him again. He turned the wheel. When he turned the wheel, he pressed the gas. He run the girl over. And once he do that, that's when I start.
Yeah. Baby mama messing with Offset while he still with Cardi B. That's some old nasty, trifling mess. Come on, Offset. You come on now. Come on now. You go from your wife to Croissant. Like, where was your mind at? Like, what are you thinking? You just nasty, huh? You just ain't got nothing else better to do. Let me just hit something real quick. Come on now. Come on now, Off. You gotta do better than that. And you wonder why she out of there. That's crazy. And then he's expecting Jada to keep money on the books. And she's like, nah, you cheated. She heard. But haven't he been like holding you and the family down? And if you ain't got it, he got it type thing. I don't know. That's crazy too. And then these tattoos, one with the Chase Bank. He Chase Bank. Okay. Cool beans. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Alright, so y'all let me know y'all thoughts on it. Thanks for tuning in and watching my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And stay with your girl. Stay with me, baby. Peace.